Here we go.
Hey guys, welcome
Hey
back
everybody.
to our dining room. It's really nice to see all of you, and we're excited to do a little celebration bonus extra class celebrating the fact that we got 150 patrons.
Now, you know what's so great is that I need to put new batteries in that thing because your mic is not working. So, fun to begin.
Why don't you tell them to say hi?
Everyone say hi in the chat. We'll be checking up on you while I replace these batteries in one of our, we have one good microphone and one bad one. So the bad one, the battery's done run out and I gotta swap the things here.
Let me see who's in the chat.
I'll just say, since the apocalypse, everybody, it's been a real run on good microphones and you can't get them. So hopefully mid-July we'll be getting a nice microphone. So we'll have 2 nice microphones. It'll be very exciting. You'll be able to hear both of us on recordings. Naomi, try talking.
Hi.
Woo, there she is.
Here I am. Hi,
It's that
everybody.
easy.
Feel free to say hi in the chat. We'll go ahead and get started with a little warm-up song for you guys and for us too.
Yeah.
Welcome again to our dining room, if you didn't hear me say that before. And here we go. Just follow along. Do you want to?
Celebrating 150 people globally. Yeah.
Here we go.
Just like, I made this little thing. Check it. Woo! Here we go, everybody.
Very excited
We're
about
going to
it.
warm up. Just follow along and we'll do some more teaching soon enough.
Are we trading back and forth?
Yes, why don't you kick us off, Naomi?
Sure. We're turning around?
I think we just do stuff.
All right. Here we go.
Got it. Let's try some knee slaps. Swish! I'm still warming up, you guys.
Boogie back.
Obviously. Let's boogie drop it. We go. Ooh. Ooh. Nice and easy. Hey.
Box step.
Hey. Let's skate. We go 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and. Ha. 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 Hustle.
Fishtails. Let's scoot up Rusty Dusty.
Hello. Fall off the log. You might see some of these later.
Applejacks.
Let's rock it. Right foot. Turn around to the left foot. Hoo, ha, hoo. If you miss the turnaround, it's all good. Just warming up.
Spank the baby.
Woo! How spacious is your dance area? That's what we're finding out right now. Charleston! Hey! Hey!
Mess around.
I gotta get with you. You go that way. Oh, fuck me. Stomps.
Let's do knee slap to a shorty. Knee slap, knee slap.
Fancy. I like to back up on the knee slap so you don't run into your furniture. Jump Charleston. Hoo, ha, hoo, ha. Lock it. Good hustle, everybody. Even those of you just sitting there eating chips, that's fine too.
That's fine.
All right, so welcome everybody. This is our celebrating 150 patrons class. Welcome.
You guys voted for solo jazz improvisation, so we are going to be working on that today.
Yeah.
But in order to improvise a little bit with solo jazz, we have to feel comfortable with a few basics in solo jazz. So we're going to give you some basics, some variations, and then move on to some jams.
We're gonna have you make up some of your own stuff too and get free towards the end, but we scaffold and build it up a little bit. And just so you all know, we'll take a couple breaks, probably 2 breaks at least, to get questions from you on the chat, and we'll try to check in every once in a while. It's hard for us to see the chat until we do a break though, so just know, hang in there with us until we take a little water break. and then we'll do some questions in the chat. For now, we're gonna start with some simple steps, and you just learn them with us. We're gonna show a little variation on them.
So we're gonna do Tacky Annie, and let's turn around so you can just follow along.
Sure, you're gonna do this one first.
We're kind of assuming you guys all know the basic steps, but
let's try it.
We'll take 2 seconds to go over them.
2,
5, 6, 5, 6, basic. 1,
touch,
3,
touch,
5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, and dee doo dap bap bee ba doo dap.
So the stomp off is right, left, and then we're just gonna do a little touch step. Right, left, touch, touch, touch. This one, you gotta fake that touch. You kind of actually put a tiny bit of weight on it so you can stomp off with your right foot. That's the only thing, is to get that link.
Let's try it slowly, and let's get low while we do it and have a little bounce.
And just think about that 7 getting ready for, and 8, boom. Here we go, everybody. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, ha ha, hey, huh. 5, 6,
push and land.
Yeah, let's think about it like a push.
Push and land. Stay low.
5, 6, push, push.
All right.
I just looked, everyone got it.
I'm calling good, and that's part of the warm-up. So we're going to give you guys a few ideas for little variations, then you get to make up your own.
You should show it that way first because it looks so good when you face it.
Sure, so I'm going to do a really simple one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I actually just have a hold. 5, 6, 7, 8, and because it's so simple, I can take it around. And 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And go smooth or bouncy, whatever you like.
All right.
Hey, hey, hey.
So we're gonna pause the feet and take the hips around, going this away, everybody.
Counterclockwise.
I haven't really tried it yet, so here we go.
5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, hey, hey, hey. 1, 2, 3, 4, hey, hey, hey.
Try
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, and a 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8.
It's
hey.
gradually coming. It's so easy, but like every once in a while I get frozen butt. I go here and it doesn't move.
Well, I mean, that space doesn't have to be taken up with a mess around. It can be taken up with anything you want. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whatever. We're just going to go with a mess around to have something to do.
You want me to show my thing right now?
I think so, because this one's pretty simple, and some of them might have already tried it.
Cool. So another little variation on this, and again, we're trying to like practice concrete steps and make a little variation on that so that you're not just randomly hippie twirling out there when you're like, I'm improvising, everybody. You want to actually look good, feel good, stay in rhythm. So start with that basic step is what we're trying here. We're going to build it up. So we'll have the same thing, Tacky Annie. Boom, boom, triple, triple, boom, boom, triple, triple, boom, boom, triple, triple, boom, boom, triple, triple. The footwork is actually super easy if you know it's coming. When we're doing this, it's an 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. After 4, I step. Okay, I've taken that step on 4, and I just go triple step, triple step. The ending of that triple step is actually my stomp off, and I just start over from my step touches. Yeah? Try that with me one time, and I'll say something about the hands in a second. Here we go. 5.
5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 and 6, 7, 8. 1,
COVID conditioning.
3, 5 and 6, 7, 8. We were talking about that in the Facebook group. 5 and 6, 7, 8. This should all be slow jams. 5
Yes,
and 6, 7, 8. Hey.
Cool. So the one thing I noticed that's tricky about this is the arms. So when you're doing this, if you get in a groove like this, you're like, hey, I'm feeling myself. Hey, hey. You go and you try and do your thing again, you're like, hey, whoa. It can get really funky. So I just think about that ending of the second triple step as being kind of straight again. So if this has a little swerve to it, straight, straight, swerve, swerve, and straight, bam, I come back to my sort of basic place.
You put them out in front of you so you're ready.
Out, reach, and I pull them back on that one. Try that with us. 4 8 counts. Here we go. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Pull it, swoop, swoop,
And
reach,
out.
pull it, swoop, swoop, reach, pull it, swoop, swoop, reach, pull it, swoop, swoop, reach. Cool. Thumbs up. Great. Cool. I feel like so many teachers, like in class, they're like, Was that great? And everyone's like, no. And they're like, super, let's move on. I feel like those teachers all the time teaching online. It's really funny. Okay.
We're just ignoring all the people in the room because there are no people in the room.
That's correct. So we got to try this in some sort of jam type thing. Are we ready for that, Naomi?
Well, we had talked about having them take 1 second to make up their own little thing before the jam. Do you want to do the jam first?
Let's do the jam with just our thing first.
Got it.
This first time
It's
round.
enough to think about.
So right now, all we're doing is we're taking the steps we have. We've got this tachyani, and you've got 4/8 counts. Everyone's going to get that. The way we're going to do this is we're going to do a little song, and each kind of phrase will be 4/8 counts long. I'm just telling you, okay? We'll start out with Naomi taking 4/8 counts. Then you taking 4/8 counts. Then Peter taking 4/8 counts. Then you taking 4/8 counts again. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and we start it over. We're going to loop that the whole time.
Okay.
During those 4/8 counts, what we want is for you to take the tachyani. You can do a basic. You can do my little variation. You can do Naomi's little variation. And if you think of something else genius, feel free, but you are not obligated yet. That will come very soon. Cool? So you're just going to do that. And if there's 2 of you there, one of you take the 2 spot, one of you take the 4 spot. Lucky you. You get to partner with someone else and actually vibe off it. So we're going to just be clapping and grooving when we're not going, and hopefully you're going to be killing it at home. And here's the thing. If you're like sipping Chardonnay, just pretend. Just ask us like, you know, I'm getting really tired doing this a lot. Could we do it a little slower? But you're sipping wine. We won't even know. It's all good.
No, people who sip on wine are like, you should do it faster.
So true.
Okay, let's try it to some music.
Yeah.
Enough tucking.
I think I got don't dance DJ-itis. So Naomi's going to kick it off, everybody.
Here I go. 5,
I'm
6,
grooving.
just me.
Go, Naomi.
Thanks.
Your turn now. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh shit! Look out you go. Oh, I got a good idea for what you did. Here I go now. 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna do tachyanics. Ooh, ooh, Now you go.
You.
All right, Naomi. Now you go. Hey, hey, hey. Bump a tiny bit. Not too loud. Here I come. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh. Proud of that one.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Probably good. Hey, ho, take it home. All right, call it good, everybody. Really, really nice. Good hustle. I'm peeping on the chat, not that I can see anything. You can eat chips. I don't care, Facebook user. Just here's the nice thing. If you're posting from Facebook, we can only see that you're a Facebook user, so you're still anonymous. YouTube people, we know who you are.
Feel free to sign it or not sign it if you like. Okay, so that was our little takes on tachyani, just working within the constrictions of sticking to one move. We want to give you guys 1.5 minutes to come up with your own little variation. Now keep in mind, Peter and I started with the first half of tachyani and then we just did a little something. Mine was pretty simple, his was a little fancier, so you can choose your own adventure here and make sure it's something that you feel comfy doing.
Yeah, don't be a genius. That's what I'm always trying to advise people, like, you don't have to come with some genius thing that's never happened. Just something interesting, something that feels good to do. Make it vaguely rhythmic and vaguely related to the tachyani. So, Naomi, a little mood music for just 1 minute.
Absolutely, and you and I can mess around and try to think of some more variations as well.
Oh, that's a good idea. We're on the spot now. We need a sip of water while we do this.
Oh, you're gonna watch me do this?
Yeah, go ahead, Naomi. Create it on the spot. Make it amazing. Actually, that's really good. Okay, stop. Don't be discouraged by how creative Naomi is. She's very experienced, okay? Ignore her, do your own thing. Doesn't have to be that good. easy.
Make up some stuff.
Well, but you make it too
There are people
fancy.
eating chips at home.
Okay, fair enough. Watch Naomi then. Just awful fancy. I like this one you did. Oh, I like that one. Okay, we're getting way too fancy. You should be doing less fancy than this. All right, that's our minute, Naomi. Who wants 30 more seconds? Everybody? Okay, cool, you got it. I know how to teach class. Boom. Nope, not quite. What if I did this, Naomi? If I did. Boom, boom, ha, ha, ha. Almost.
That was good.
Almost. Something like that.
All right, I'm gonna turn this down. And now we're gonna do one more time around the horn with the jam.
Yep.
But now you can throw in your own variation.
So same jam format. It's gonna go Naomi, then you, then me, then you. And on the you times, you're gonna try and throw in a variation that we didn't show you, something you made up, at least one time in there. You got 40 counts to throw it in there, at least one time.
Take a risk. If you blow it, no problem.
We'll never know.
Unless you tell us in the chat. You can tell us that you blew it. That's okay. Petey,
Amanda, how dare you be here? You're so pregnant.
can you turn up the music? Because I don't want to turn
you
it up
and me?
for them.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
Pumping it.
All
Hey,
right, here we go.
That's all I got.
I'm going to start.
Go, Naomi.
Hey, ho, here I go. Here you go, and 5, 6, 7, 8. Go, Peter. Go, Peter.
What are my cool ones? Hey, hey, hey.
Hey. One more one.
Yeah, take it on, star. Ho. Oh, I like those. Whew. Intimidating. Now you go. That's why she wins stuff. Shh. I get the bit. Hey, 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 ha, ha, ooh, hey, Hey, hey. Take it home for us. Yeah, we call it there.
All right.
All right, at least Amanda's on the couch. I feel better now. Good.
Good.
She should be one of our chip eating viewers for sure.
Past your due date. Yes.
If you're
Thanks for
past your
joining
due date,
us.
please sit down.
Okay.
Unless you need this to get going. Hey.
So those were our Tacky Annies.
Tacky
Plural.
Annies.
Plural.
So we're going to do the same thing with a couple more steps, and we're going to sort of give you ideas, and then hopefully you will kind of take it and make your own idea out of it. What's our next one?
Do you want to do fall off the log, or do you want to do boogie backs and boogie forwards?
Fall off the log is what I remember. Let's do fall off the log. I'll do mine first.
Okay.
So basic fall off the log is just this, which you know. 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6, 7. So I'm basically just playing with time. Exact same steps, but I just hold that time on 4.
And of course you could do it on either side, but let's just practice on one side for now.
Let's keep it easy.
Yes.
So let's just do that left leg. So we're gonna start right like normal, and we're gonna hold that 4. So we're gonna go slowly. Join us from the beginning if you can. If you need to wait and join in, that's okay too. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6, 7. Really freeze it. Ha, ha, ha. 1, 2, 3, ha. You get the point.
I like it.
Thank you.
It reminds me of this stuff.
Well, me too. Yeah, that's where it came from.
All right, really quick, we'll do mine. You guys might have tried this one before. We're gonna change the footwork a little bit. 8, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3. I do a stomp off. Left, right, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7.
The nice thing is it's the foot that's ready, so you don't have to think too hard about which you start with. Left, right there.
Let's try it slow. Same idea where we could do this either side, but let's just practice it halfway through.
Oh, absolutely.
5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3. Boom, boom, step, step, step. 1, 2, 3. Boom, boom, step, step, step. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Remember, get down on your stomp off. Hot on, hot on, hot on, hot on. Cool. I'll just watch you do it.
I did it.
You did do it. All right, so we've got two versions of fall off the log right now. We've got that hold, boom, boom, and we've got the stomp off. So, shall we jump into a jam and then have them make up stuff, or do you want to just skip to make? No.
Skip to making it up.
All right, you
Moving
guys know
on,
the
y'all.
deal. So we're gonna play a minute and a half of a song. We'll try to make up a simple variation with you guys. And go for it. This is a little choose your own adventure moment. Some people are going to be a little more adventurous and some people are going to be a little more timid.
We have a wide range of level in the group, so like wherever you feel like you need that challenge, just push yourself a tiny bit, but don't kill yourself. It's all good. And if you want to use that first half basic, second half you vary, that's fine. If you want to mix up the whole thing, that's also fine. Whatever you feel. Take a minute, minute and a half.
Hope you like the song.
It's nice to be married / partners with somebody with a bunch of music that she doesn't make copyright sync on YouTube. Very convenient.
Or Facebook.
Or Facebook.
I had to change that. We're making up stuff.
I'm just checking out your process.
Ugh, it's not good.
Yeah, this is for Amanda only, just to get in watching us in the lab. I got one side good chicken.
I have a simple one that I actually like. Or just stick my foot out. Wet.
That's good. Why did I think of that? I should be doing that one.
Bet.
Check our time. That's a minute, everybody. We'll give you a tiny bit more. It doesn't have to be great. Just be able to do it, be able to repeat it, be able to link it back to a basic. 5, 6, 7. All right. Let's call it right there.
All right.
Okay, everybody.
Time for a jam.
So it's time to jam it on out. So when we do this, it's the same deal. We're gonna go with Naomi first, you all second, me third, you all fourth. And when we do it, you've got Naomi's option, or my option, sorry. Oh, you got Naomi's option?
Yeah, maybe when we start the first round of the jam, we'll be doing ours to remind them of what it is.
You got your genius option as well. Throw it in there. You can do any of them, and some basics are also very much allowed.
Here we go.
Can't really beat a fall off the log. Can't really think of a better step. About as good as it gets. Naomi's gonna kick it off for us.
Here we go.
Remind us of your thing.
You got it.
Hey, ho, hey, ho. Got a hair on my head.
5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Watching you.
5, 6, Peter Tom, here you go.
That's my one.
Now you at home. Ha!
Get funky. Let's take another chorus. Here we go. That's so cute. Take it. Hey. Naomi, how about the basic? Nothing wrong with the basic. Ooh, I lost it. A 5, 2,
Take a risk.
Take it out one time. There you go. Good work, everybody.
All right.
If you messed up or if you got, it's all good. We're just working
Should
those muscles.
we check in?
Water break time.
All right, everybody, we are going to take a 1-song water break. Please say hi or add your questions into the chat. We would love to see who's here. We will talk to you after 1 song.
Make sure you hop on that chat. All right, 1 song break. We'll be back.
What can I say, dear, after I say I'm sorry? What can I do to prove it to you? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to ever be mean to you. If I didn't care, why would I feel like I do? I was all wrong, but right or wrong, I don't blame you. Why should I take somebody like you and shame you? I know that I made you cry, and I'm so sorry, dear.
Once again, throw something in the chat there. Say what's up. Ask some questions. You got questions on any specific thing, that's great. Otherwise, just sound off. Let us know you're here. I always want to know who's here. Let us know. Say what's up. We'll be back very soon. Yes.
I have to look
Hello,
here.
everybody.
Hey, everyone.
We are back. Let's do this. Let's do this.
So do we see any questions in the chat, or should we just move on?
There was more of a request. I wanted just a little bit more time to
Yep.
work on stuff.
That's fine. That is fine. Absolutely.
Yeah. Picking one simple thing and play with it, that makes a lot of sense. You don't have to do a lot of complex variations. I think one of the things that really keeps people from trying to improvise is they feel like improvisation is creation from nothing. And if you speak to any great artist or thinker, people who people think are really creative, they will very often speak of themselves as synthesizers. Like they're like, I don't really create stuff. I like take stuff from here, and I put it together. And I think what people perceive as creativity is very often synthesis. You're putting things together. So this is a nice way to get you there. And every once in a while, if you've done it enough and you have enough experience and you've heard the music enough and you sort of get in your body enough, then some things pop out in the moment, but you can't just expect it to pop out in the moment without some practice. So we're gonna do a little bit more of that practice, and then we'll maybe try to get some more spontaneous stuff.
So we are gonna tackle boogie backs and boogie forwards, but we'll only do one of ours each.
Yeah, sure. So I'll do my boogie forward thing, or let's do boogie backs first.
Let's
That
do
just
boogie
makes
backs
sense.
first. Okay, so you guys know boogie backs. I don't think we need to spend time to go over the basic.
we're good.
I think we're good. So I just did, very much like the other moves, I started the move simple, boogie back, and then I just touched my foot. Boogie back, touch,
Madison
touch,
time.
touch, touch. A little Madison
Okay,
style,
we'll try that with you.
exactly. Let's turn around so they can
Okay,
try
a
it
little
with
slow
us.
for old PD and fourth class.
Yep. My first touch is crossing in front of me. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, a 1, 2, and 3. Just touch your foot. 8, a 1. Just touch so you can pick it back up and kick it again. That's it.
You guys know the Madison? That's really like the Madison thing. It's cool. I like that.
Thank you.
Let's try this. We'll put that in again and practice it before we go, but let's just try a boogie forward variation. So instead of just going 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I'm just going to double it up. So I'll go 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you can get as funky and hippie as you want, but just think, and triple step, and triple step. Yeah? Mm-hmm. Try that with us. Let's back up a bit.
Sure.
5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and triple step. And Why don't we do this? Why don't we Naomi boogie back and Peter boogie forward?
Okay, that'll be a lot to think about, but I think we can do it. Let's
We'll
take
go
it slow.
slow and steady. You got plenty of time to screw it up. It's no problem.
Here we go. 5, 6,
Nice
5,
and
6,
easy.
7, 8, a 1. Touch your foot.
Ha, ha.
Here we go. And
Oh,
1,
we're gonna
2,
go.
3.
I said
it was a lot.
The thing is, I wasn't ready. Exactly. Let's try it again. So we're gonna go one time, but Naomi, this time, let's go back for an 8 count and forward for an 8 count. She wasn't sure. Okay, here we go. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7.
8, a 1, 2, a 3. Just
Now
touch that
Naomi,
foot.
go forward.
8, 1, 2, 3,
now
5,
we back
6,
it up.
7.
So easy. I'm so glad they can't see my face. Thinking so hard. That's a lot.
That
and I would
is
just
a
say,
lot.
like, if you were doing an improv and little jam circles with friends, you don't have to do all that fancy. Just some examples for you.
Can we just take one more second to practice it without thinking so hard? Let's do my boogie backs, plain boogie forwards, plain boogie backs, your boogie forwards, so that you got
Let's
time.
just like do your thing on repeat for a second. You know what I mean? Your boogie
Okay.
backs, plain boogie forwards, forever. Here we go. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. Hey.
Touch your foot.
Ba, ba,
Now boogie
ba,
forward.
Ba,
Do
Take
it again. Touch, touch, touch. Pick that same foot up.
One more
Do
time.
it
Hey,
again. Ha, ha,
You're so
ha,
right.
ha,
Hey,
oh.
one more time, Peter.
All
5,
right.
6, 7. Hey.
Same foot.
Oh, terrible, but we're done. Now, let's try my little thingies on the boogie forward. So we'll boogie back normal, and we'll boogie forward like me, which is that doubling up.
Little piece of advice I have about these is the same advice I would give for a basic boogie forward. Don't let yourself get too leaning back on this one because it can really run away from you with the feet.
That's
so
right.
just make sure your hips are back even though you're doing this movement forward.
Good point.
Nice and slow.
Basic
Plain
boogie back.
boogie backs. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. Plain boogie backs. Here we go. And triple step, boogie back. and triple step. It's like we were their bad cop for making them do a hard thing before, and now we're their good cop for doing the simple thing. Table talk, table talk. All right.
Notice I didn't say anything that time. I actually did it right. Okay, good hustle. We're increasing the challenge level. Are you dying out there? It looks like you're sort of okay. I think they're okay.
Can you tell that the camera is above? We just lower our heads to you in deference every time we check the
how's
chat.
How's it going? Let me just see real quick. Good.
I know, like, forgiveness, please. Okay, should we give them a nice, juicy amount of time to make up their own?
Yes, we should.
Okay, everybody, you are going to get a song to make up your own.
And the idea here is you're going to make up something on the boogie backs and on the boogie forward. So you do 8 counts back, 8 counts forward. We'll give you an entire song to do it because we're so nice. And again, we just really want to thank you.
I mean, we do actually want to thank you. Guys, 150 patrons is really amazing. So
I
we're
did
so
not
happy
think we'd
to have
get there.
you.
Like she said that goal and I was like, okay, girl.
He's a doubter. He's a
I'm
doubter.
a doubter.
All
Every
right.
week at Uptown Swing, I'm like, do you think anyone's going to come? And then 200 people come. But still,
Okay, let's try
thank you
to
guys.
make up our own variation. And feel free to just make up one. Pick boogie backs or boogie forwards.
It's all good.
Here we go.
Oh God, we got to do it too. Here we go. I already spent my good one. All right, boogieing back.
It's hard,
Almost, that was
it's
almost
hard
cool,
to
though.
make up something with you.
It's almost cool. Okay, check it, Naomi, that.
Okay.
Go like this.
Yes. Can you turn less so it's less hard?
I don't know. Like a half and a half, sure. Boogie back, boogie back. Ha, 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 ho, ha, ho. Boogie back, dot, dot.
It's almost like paddles.
Yeah,
You
but
know?
I kind of want to try with a kickball change, you know?
Oh, you love a
Ignore us,
kickball
just do your own
change.
thing.
Oh, they're ignoring us.
They so are just sitting and watching.
Some
Hope
of
you
them.
enjoy the show.
But that's what they're paying for, folks.
Fair enough.
All
I
right.
like that.
You said it was like the pony. We should just do full like pony.
That totally works. All right, hit it now. Show me something. I like that. I like that.
Almost.
I like the thing though.
Oh, how about that? Wait. Petey.
Why haven't we done that?
Because you started swiveling on the left, which feels weird.
Not for me, girl. Feels so good. It's a shine step. Yeah.
Oh, my left leg is so tired. That's what we should
I got
do.
some Gatorade.
Hold on.
Oh, screw you. I don't know, work on some of these.
I like that though.
Yeah, that's cute. I'm gonna try that with you.
Okay.
So, hey, oh, I don't know it. 5, 6,
Let's take a step. So it's
Oh.
8 and 1, 2.
6. Okay, almost.
I like that.
Yeah.
Sharp turn.
So 5, 6, 7, 2, 2, 2.
Yeah.
That's tight. She's very good, y'all. What can I say? Coming up to the end of the song. Work on something.
Let's stick to that song and do a jam.
Obviously, there'll be no Baby T variations for a little while because she's at my parents'. We'll see if she might make a cameo at the end of the next thing, the
Are
solo
there
jazz
baby T
help.
requests? There are always baby T requests.
Yeah, as well there should be. By far the biggest star of the show.
Okay. Yeah, I would love to have her here, and then we would not be getting anything done.
Whatever.
Nothing at all. Okay.
So sweet. My parents take care of her a lot now, and the They're like, she's so sweet. I don't know how you get anything done. And we're like, we don't. That's how we fucking don't. We get nothing done.
Okay, let's do a little jam again.
Absolutely.
No pressure to do a million things.
But now you've got your genius idea that you made up that everyone's going to be so impressed by.
It's true, if only they could see it. So
Oh.
I think Amy, you brought up that you just stick to one variation, just work on that, and that's totally fine. But it's choose your own adventure, so if you want to challenge yourself, take a little risk, it's fine if you mess up, no big deal. You get extra cracks at it because I go, you go, Peter goes, you go.
And I would say, I would make this request as we move forward in this class, like we'll take another break really soon, but I would request that you challenge yourself so that maybe you're riding that edge of messing up. You know what I mean? In a class, ride that edge of messing up, and then maybe when you're out dancing, depends on who you're with, depends on the venue, maybe you want to dial it one notch back and you have a little more success. But I would say, like, I'm going to try and push myself to mess up. Very easy for me to do. But like, you got to be willing to make some of those mistakes and go, oh, I lost the rhythm, that's what I need to find. Or the shape was wrong, that's what I got to need to find. Those mistakes will really tell you something if you're willing to make them. And also, if you don't live through some of those mistakes, you'll never try improvising IRL in the real world.
Improvising is about being willing to make a mistake once in a while.
Absolutely, and then hopefully not. But if you're willing, it makes a big, big difference. You make fewer of them if you're willing, honestly.
Here we go.
So once again, phrase at a time. Naomi's gonna start it, then you guys, then me for the bridge, then Naomi.
Here we go.
Hey, ho, Naomi, time. Yeah, now you. Hey. Oh crap, I gotta do stuff.
Keep it simple, or
Here
don't.
I go, I'm gonna challenge myself. Oh.
What a great idea.
I was close. I challenged myself. Go Naomi. Get funky. Go Naomi. Go. Now you. 5, 6, 7. Now me, don't blow it. 5, 6, 7. Hey. One more time through. There's a lot of practice. We need one more chorus to get it.
One more. We got 2 moves now.
Woo, good hustle. Now you. Hey, ho. Work it. Type it. Work it. Here I go.
Cute.
Ho. Hey, oh.
All right.
Yo, let us know if this music is blowing you away. All right, I think it's the right volume, but if it's way too loud, you just let us know.
Okay.
We got lots of things. Why don't we do this, Naomi? Why don't we take a very brief break and come back and do one more thing?
You mean come back and do like a different
little
mode
change
of
of pace.
class? All right. I
Cool.
love a good chat,
You
everybody.
guys, once again, hop on that chat, say what's up, tell us how you're doing. We're gonna go away for a second, but we will come back very, very soon.
Sounds good. Grab some water. Stay.
JK. Little answer to the question, yes, the triple steps in the boogie forward are not syncopated. It just goes 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. You just step on the numbers. You guys are correct.
Hey guys, I thought I would just mention while the song is still going and we're still on break that we've been talking about changing up how we do the chats. So next weekend is when we usually do our chat.
So sorry.
Can't see you, so just audio.
Next weekend is usually when we do our chat, and traditionally it's been, well, traditionally for 2 months, it's been me and Peter talking about something and you guys asking questions, but we would love for it to be actually more like a chat where it's more interactive. So we're thinking about doing something. We're a bit inspired by the Facebook thread where we're talking about a song to dance to, so we thought we could all bring our favorite jam right now.
A little show and tell, or
Exactly.
listen and tell, maybe.
Listen and tell. So keep it in mind. We'll make an announcement about it, but it's on our minds. Okay, song's over.
All right. All right, everybody, we are back.
We got a couple great smarty pants questions.
Absolutely.
So Dylan asked, how do you differentiate between something being a variation or a move rather than a new move entirely? I find myself being constrained by the rhythm or shape of the move and let myself get on the wrong foot while trying to do variations, and that messes up my transition back into the basic move.
I would say one of the big things is it's nice to just try to be able to do exactly what you're having difficulty with, is be able to repeat the thing. That can keep it within the realm of variation. It's a theoretical lens through which you look at this thing, so it doesn't matter at all if it's a variation or a step or a move. It doesn't super matter, but I get what you're saying.
I'm sure a lot of new steps out there, or back in the day, were variations on old steps in a way.
Totally.
I mean, the Lindy Hop was a variation on Charleston, so
It's true.
It turned into its own thing.
So I wouldn't worry too much about the definitions, but I would worry about trying to get back on the same foot when you're starting something. So when you're doing something like fall off the love, ba ba ba, I wait, but then I speed up my feet to get back. And so if you got to do a little math every once in a while to figure that out, that's okay. That sort of leads to another question about, do you think your variations intellectually or first, or pay attention to, you guys, I can read. I can definitely read.
Take your time, English major.
Do you think your variations intellectually first, or pay attention to what your feet do in the moment and remember it for future practice and use? It would have been great if they said through, because then I would have read it better. Okay, so.
Oh, blame Kristen. All right.
So, you know, I do both. I think the best thing to be able to do if you want to practice improvising is to actually practice improvising. So like dance around, put on a song that inspires you, take something maybe simple and basic, and then see what your body does and try to create from that. But it's absolutely okay if you want to get technical a couple times and go, all right, I'm going to see, can I double time something? Can I freeze somewhere? It's okay to do it that way too. Either way that gets you to something interesting is okay. It's all right if you're doing that.
Yeah, and I find that certainly I do make up some things in the moment, but part of the reason why we're doing the class the way we are is because when I have the constraint of like, okay, I have to work within this basic step, it actually helps me figure out what to do. Because if I'm just left with a big blank page, like do some great improvisational solo jazz, it's really daunting, and you don't have you just sort of spin off into nowhere. And I know that I have like 2 or 3 moves that I'm so sick of that I fall back on when I feel under pressure and I'm like, oh shoot, I have to come up with something, and my feet automatically do the same shit all the time. So it's really nice for me to at least it's really nice for me to be like, okay, I have to do a fall off the log. Let me figure some way around fall off the log. And then the more I'm able to do that, the more hopefully I'm able to call that up in a moment instead of think about it really consciously.
I would just throw out there, this is apropos of almost nothing, but like
but let me talk
about moves. Old timers used to call them steps. And we're trying to really
We're trying to
call
as
them
well.
Steps, because the modern scene calls everything moves. And to me, it connotes a fundamental misunderstanding and a lack of rhythm, where we're like, it's about this. And they're like, it's about this, like the rhythm that's involved. So let's think about them as steps, especially when you're doing solo jazz stuff. Steps, I think, give such a clearer sense of what you're actually doing. There's a rhythm coming through every time where there should be. And moves can really lose it.
It's something we're trying to do, and I slip up all the time. I've been calling them moves for 20 years. So anyway, it's just something we're thinking about. That's why we label them steps on the Patreon.
Yeah, we've been trying to do that for years, and it works. It's just we're fighting against the tide all the time. Well, maybe we can force all of our Patreon people to do it. That would help.
Let's practice a step right now that has a lot of rhythm. The Topsin Wilda break. You guys might know it, you might not.
Oh,
it
this
goes.
One's great. 5, 6, 7, 8. You can do either foot. Leaders would often do my foot.
That's true. Followers would do mine. Like Topsin Wilda in Love and Syncopation, the clip that we have up on our YouTube channel that we also shared on Patreon, they do this break.
Yeah. So when we do it, why don't we just learn that for a second? Some of you might have learned it with us before. Do you want to just do like boom, 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 that jump?
Sure. You've taught this a bunch of times. I would just say let's be conscious of the time.
Try this with us real quick. We're going to do just kind of the bass hits of it. So we're going to go out, in. Leaders, you bounce on your right foot.
Followers on your left.
5, 6, 7, 8, out, in. And you can hear that bam, bam, little, what is that, a triplet vibe? I don't know. 5, 6, 7, 8, boom, bam, bam. 5, 6, 7, 8, boom, ha, ha.
Yep.
And what's weird is like, all you're gonna do is let your foot slap down. But one more time. 5, 6, 7, 8, bounce, bounce, bounce. 6, 7, 8, out, in.
Let's move on.
So when we do this, check it. We're gonna tap the toe and then slap the foot. Watch us, don't do. 5, 6, 7, 8, boom. Clap's optional. So instead of going boom, ba, ba, we're gonna go boom, ba, tap, and slap.
Not instead, but on top of.
Claps optional for now. 5, 6, 7, 8, boom,
Tap and
toe
tap
and slap. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, boom.
Jump, hop
ba, ba.
down, hop down.
I've taught this a lot, and I know people always panic and they're like, and they're trying to like manipulate the footfalls. This is what does it. That's what does it. The timing of those big bounces, this stuff is almost incidental. So don't think about that too much. Let's try it again. Let it fall out of you. The rhythm's gonna come. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Ba, ba, da, ba, ba.
We're gonna do it 2 more times. Scat it with us. I want you to have this rhythm drilled into your brain. You're gonna need it for what we do next. Scat the rhythm, everybody. 5, I can't hear you. I didn't say it yet, but you know
5.
what I mean. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Ba, ba, da, ba, ba.
Go Naomi. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Bra, ba, dee, da, ba.
All right, let's pretend we're all great at that. Hopefully we're good. So that's the Topsin Wilda break. So we called it.
We're not going to mess with any more steps. We have enough steps for now, and we have a lot of variations of them, so we've got stuff to work with. We're going to go back to jamming, but instead of doing 4/8, we're going to do 6/8 now.
People, my love.
Okay.
Here you are.
So we're going to go back to jamming. No new steps to worry about for now. We're going to do 6/8 though. I'm going to play 12-bar blues. So you are going to just jam for the first 5/8. I would say choose one of the steps that you felt comfortable with, maybe 2 if you're feeling adventurous. You fill up those first 5/8, and on the 6th 8, the end of the phrase, the end of the chorus, the blues chorus, you're going to do the Topsin Wilda break. We should show what we mean.
Yeah. So we'll demo real quick. You starting, me second. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So this is just a demo. You don't have to go. Eat those chips, y'all.
That's right. There's no place for you in here. It's just us right now.
Okay, now I have to not mess up.
Here we go. Naomi, hit it. 5, 6, 7, 8. Tops and water break. Ha.
Here we go.
And back. They got it. So that's the idea, y'all. So we're gonna take this same song and we're gonna go like we did before. It's longer chunks of time, but Naomi goes, then you go. Then I go, then you go. We're gonna go around the head at least once, probably twice.
Okay.
On that 6-8 count, when you hear that phrase wrapping up, the nice thing about that is wherever you are, you can be like, fuck it, 1, and you'll make it.
Are we gonna get flagged?
I hope not.
Okay, here we go.
I'm tucking myself. So it's gonna go Naomi, then you, then me, then you.
I'm just gonna pick like a couple steps to work with so I don't go crazy.
Me too.
Here I go.
Hey, hey, hey. Go, Naomi. Oh, yeah. It's killing it. Go, go. She likes the challenge.
Now you. Here's the break. Bop, ba da da do.
Hey. 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 Ha. Ha. Ha.
Now you. Should we do the tops and will to break with them?
Sure.
Here comes the break and
Ooh, that's cool. Ha. Here you go.
now you.
You're right.
I'm gonna do the break with Peter. You guys can too. Get you dancing. Here we go. Now you.
Everything
perfect.
worked. Good hustle, everybody.
Oh, that's the right length of song. Thanks, me. Okay.
Here's the thing, Naomi.
What?
I want to go faster than that. It's too slow for the tops and will to break.
Got
Just
it.
a touch too slow to feel good. So that's great for learning. We got time for probably one more jam with you guys. And what we want to do is just give you one more little challenge. But again, we'll give you always some little bit of something concrete when we're trying to get you to create. So you've got these moves to choose from. If you're a master dancer and you're feeling like these moves are too easy, of course you can do something harder if you want. But we've got these moves to choose from. Fall off the log, tacky annies, we got boogie forward, boogie back. Little variations on those, your own variations. You got a million things to choose from. So that's, I think, plenty. We're gonna do another blues form song. And when that final 8 count comes around, it's the 6th one. When that comes around, we want you to do the tops and will to break rhythmically.
In spirit.
So you have to do
Ba ba da ba ba.
but you don't have to do that exact shape. You can go ba 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 ba. You know what I mean? You can go ba 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 ba. It won't be good every time, but just mix it up. We want you to try something that makes those sounds. If you end up doing the top spin wheel to break, that's okay. But we want you to try that. So again, there's no assignment on this except to keep the rhythm. Keep some sort of rhythmic similarity to that, and then go through it. We'll do the exact same thing we did. And one little note, it's interesting when we do the blues, like the blues is sort of a form, but of course blues comes all the way back. It's such American music. It comes from like slavery times, basically. It's just such an old form. It's so simple and so powerful. It's really amazing when you think about it, like how many crazy variations there are on a relatively simple form. There's a real strength inside of it. Next time you listen to a blues song, like you'll catch them all over the place and you catch the structure and you're like, man, it works every single time. How does it keep working to stay interested and turn around to like make the structure worthwhile? Here we go. We're gonna do it up.
Is that better?
That's good. Naomi's gonna kick us off. Then it goes to you, then it goes to me, then it goes to you. Here we go. Let's do the break with her every time. 5, 6, 7. So I'm gonna do the top spin wheel to break whether she does or not. Here it comes. 5, 6, 7, 8. Now you.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Ba-ba-dee-ah-oh.
Hey, hey, hey.
Cute.
Ba, 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 ba. Hey, no star. Woo! I like that. Found it.
Barely, hold on.
Ah. Hey, oh. I'll take it now. Ha. Hey, ha.
Surprised you.
Ha, ha. Hey, ha, ha. Hey.
You.
Really blew it. After them, I want to go everybody.
Everyone dancing all the time?
Take it home. Everybody, all of us, let's do it. Hey, hoo.
Hit that break.
Boom. Yay, crowd goes wild. All right, good hustle, you guys. Excellent, excellent work. I know I risked some things and messed up. I hope you did too.
On video, yes.
On video, we'll keep that forever, thank goodness.
Absolutely. Just so you guys know, well, first of all, thank you again. This is a thank you bonus class because we made it to 150 patrons. We cannot thank you enough for all your support. We are also doing our solo jazz help, which is just a practice session where Peter and I are in the room with you guys. That's coming up in 10 minutes. So we'll play a little song here and then we'll hop on over to Zoom. The link is in Patreon, so just check on that and hopefully we'll see you guys there. And if not, have a great weekend and we'll see you online next week. Thanks guys for coming.
Thanks so much, you guys. Awesome job.
1, 2, 3. love is more than just a game for two. Two in love can make it. Take my heart, but please don't break it. Love was made for me and you. Love is more than just a game.